Santa Fe, wearing white paints the walls. Described you clearly, but the sky began to fall. Am I ever gonna see your face again? Am I ever gonna see your face again? Tram cars and taxis like a waxworks on the move. Carry young girls past me, but none of them are you. Am I ever gonna see your face again? Am I ever gonna see your face again? Without you near me, I got no place to go. Wait at the bar, maybe you might show. Am I ever gonna see your face again? Am I ever gonna see your face again? I got to stop these tears that's falling from my eyes. Go walk out in the rain so no one sees me cry. Am I ever gonna see your face again? Am I ever gonna see your face again? Can't stop the memory that goes climbing through my brain. I get no answer, so the question still remains. Am I ever gonna see your face again? 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 Am I ever gonna see your face again?
Jessie, there are more seats along here if anybody would like to come in. Just stand. The 30th of July 1963 - 18th of September 21 these will be the dates that will be forever linked to the life of Darren John Nightingale. The dash is an important part of those dates because it represents the time that Darren spent with you. It was a time where many great memories were created, and those memories are what will help you get through your future without Darren. That's how he'd like to be remembered, for the good times and the laughing times, for the love that he had for his family and the times he spent in your company. It is gathering his family and friends when faced with the painful task of having to say goodbye that brings strength and comfort. And so on behalf of those who loved Darren, I warmly welcome you as we honour and celebrate his life. Your presence here today is greatly appreciated. I'd also like to welcome those who are unable to be with us and are joining us by live stream, and a special shout out to Darren's mates on the mainland. My name is Delma Carpenter, and along with Jesse and his colleagues from Pine Grove Funerals, we feel privileged to have been asked to conduct this service for you. If you haven't done so already, now's a really good time for you to turn your mobile phones off or onto silent. Thank you. So how do you begin to describe someone like Darren? Adventurous, loose cannon, party animal would go some way towards it. But he was much more than that. He was kind-hearted, fun-loving, with a cheeky sense of humour, easygoing and friendly. But even that doesn't describe the love that he had for Ruby and Stevie, his family and his mates. Darren's tragic death brings us together as family, friends and the wider community. And for now, we take time out from our lives to reflect on our memories and the times spent with him. It was written that the event of death has a way of uniting us in a manner that perhaps no other human experience does. It reminds us of the importance of our relationships. It reminds us of the special and unique way in which we meet and share with those people who cross our paths. When death comes suddenly and in such a tragic way, the loss can feel overwhelming, especially for those who love Darren. It will take time for the numbness and the pain to pass and to feel peace settling in your hearts once more. No one wanted to be here today. If only we could turn back the hands of time and change what happened, but we can't. But we can do something. We can support one another not just today, but in the coming weeks, months and yes, even years ahead. I'm reminded of a quote by Cahill Gibran that says, "When you are sorrowful, look again into your heart and you shall see that in truth you're weeping for that which has been your delight." So let's now take a look at Darren's life. His mum, Gail, has lovingly written part of his eulogy, and I'm going to share it with you. Darren was born at Leavenbank Hospital in Ulverston on the 30th of July 1963 to Robbie and Gail Nightingale. He had 5 siblings, Ricky, Zane, Lisa, Andrea and Marcus. Growing up in East Devonport and with a large paddock over the back fence, Darren, along with his brothers and sisters, had a lot of fun times making cubby houses, building bonfires, hooning cars and riding motorbikes around the paddock. Family holidays were camping at Coppermine Creek at Bakers Beach, and there were lots of good times swimming, fishing, netting, riding motorbikes and catching possums. Darren went to pre-kindy and then to prep school. And it was after just these couple of years, that he said to his mum, "Can I leave school now?" He was about 10 years old when he did a paper round, getting up early of a morning and coming home hungry. He would have 10 Weet-Bix with half a carton of milk for his breakfast before heading off to school. He didn't cope very well at school. He was 8 years old when he went to an ear and throat doctor who found he was partially deaf. Darren had an operation to help with his hearing. His first job after leaving school was helping his dad build a boat. Then he worked at the starch factory. At the age of 23, he decided to go to the mainland, where he had some time in Adelaide and then headed to the west. To get to the mainland, he borrowed his brother Zane's driver's licence, as he had lost his from traffic infringements. He went to the police station, possibly in Adelaide, and said that he'd lost his licence, but didn't tell them why, and they gave him a new one. He had many jobs in Western Australia and made some good friends along the way. After some time, he met Jodie. They then came back to Tassie and bought my home, where I grew up in Rowton. Two beautiful girls, Ruby and Stevie, came soon after. He was a great dad. He loved his girls and the girls loved him. He taught them how to ride motorbikes and drive cars, and they had their own racetrack. I'll continue on with Darren's story now. Darren played football in his younger years and was a keen Carlton supporter. He was a member of the Sea Cadets and would put his uniform under the mattress to iron it. He enjoyed the outdoors and sailed with the Mersey Yacht Club and joining the rowing club so he could be accepted in the underage bar. He also played beach volleyball when living in the West at Bunbury. Spending time in the kitchen, Darren would have a go at cooking most things. He made the best scones to have with jam and cream, and he liked to marinate meats and was good for a roast. He had a massive big shed that was full of everything from a kitchen sink to a truck. He never threw anything out. It might come in handy one day. Darren was a collector and fondly called steptoe. Other people's rubbish was his treasure. But if you needed anything, you only had to go to Darren. He'd have it and knew exactly where it was in the shed. Darren will be remembered not for his fancy dress, but for his jeans and flanny, for his enjoyment of Jack Daniels and Pure Blonde. He'll be remembered for his loud snore that would rock the roof, for having an easygoing, friendly nature and having good mates here and all over Australia. He'll be remembered for his dislike of biro pushers, and also as a person who liked to be up early and didn't like to be rushed. But most of all, he'll be remembered as an amazing, proud father of Ruby and Stevie, who he loved so much. Darren was a beautiful soul taken too early on Saturday, the 18th of September, but will never leave the hearts and the minds of those who loved him. I have some tributes from the family to read. Darren, a beautiful man, partner and a team for 23 years, a loving father to our two beautiful girls, Ruby and Stevie. What will we do without you? You adored our girls with all your heart and would do anything and everything to make them happy and helping out whenever and wherever needed. We're already missing your big cheesy grin and your big hugs and kisses, your phone calls and every single thing about you. You're the best dad ever, that's for sure. We will never ever forget you or all of our beautiful memories we made together. We will hold them dear and close to our hearts and never let them go. We love you forever. Love your girls, Jodie, Ruby and Stevie. And the next one is from Lisa. My brother, best friend and uncle to Jessie, Brooke and Billy. What a beautiful soul. We loved how you loved life and made everyone around you smile. Amazing father to your two beautiful girls. We're so grateful to have had you in our lives, by our sides whenever we needed you. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts. You're going to be sadly missed, but never forgotten. It's crazy your journey has been cut short, but it was full of adventure and excitement, something your beautiful girls will treasure. I'm so sad you didn't get your Harley. That was your next thing on your bucket list. And a whisper told me you were just a little dirty that I got my Harley before you. The best I can do is take you on my Harley adventure forever. I know you will be with me, watching over me and protecting me. We love you, Darren, till we meet again. To my beautiful bruv, thank you for all the good times, great memories, my two beautiful nieces who will always be treasured, all your love and support, hugs and kisses. I can't say goodbye, bro, so it's till we meet again. Those special memories of you will always bring a smile. If only I could have you back for just a little while. Then we could sit and talk again just like we used to do. The fact that you're no longer here will always cause me pain. But you're forever in my heart, bro, until we meet again. I love you with all my heart, forever, your little sister Andrea. And from his little brother Marcus, the best influence a little brother could ever have, and with you take me to the and with your take me to the happiness attitude. The funniest of all mates, love your blood, Marcus. I do have a few more tributes to read, but I think we might have the photo presentation first and then go on to the rest of the tributes. We're now going to see Darren's life through the lens of a camera and an audio-visual presentation while listening to some of his favourite music, and one of those being I've Got a Brand New Pair of Roller Skates, that bring back many memories of him singing it round the house.
It's a long, long road from which there is no return. While we're on the way to there, why not share? And the love
bicycle past your window last night. I roller skated to your door at daylight. It almost seems like you're avoiding me. I'm okay alone, but you got something I need. Well, I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I think that we should get together and try them out, you see. I've been looking around a while. You got something for me. Oh, I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I ride my bike, I roller skate, don't drive no car. Don't go too fast, but I go pretty far. For somebody who don't drive, I've been all around the world. Some people say I done all right for a girl. Oh, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. I asked your mother if you were at home. She said yes, but you weren't alone. Oh, sometimes I think that you're avoiding me. I'm okay alone, but you got something I need. Well, I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key. I think that we should get together and try them out, you see. La 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 la. Oh, I got a brand new pair of roller skates. You got a brand new key.
Got a call from the north and we used to be real close. Said he couldn't go on the American way. Closed the shop, sold the house, bought a ticket to the West Coast. Now he gives them a stand-up routine in L.A. I don't need you to worry for me, 'cause I'm alright. I don't want you to tell me it's time to come home. I don't care what you say anymore, this is my life. Go ahead with your own life, leave me alone. Never said you had to offer me a second chance. I never said I was a victim of circumstance. I still belong. Don't get me wrong. You can speak your mind, but not on my time. They will tell you you can't sleep alone in a strange place. Then they'll tell you you can't sleep with somebody else. Ah, but sooner or later you sleep in your own space. Either way, it's okay, you wake up with yourself. this is my life. Go ahead with your own life, leave me alone. I never said you had to offer me a second chance. I never said I was a victim of circumstance. I still belong. Don't get me wrong. You can speak your mind, but not on my time. I don't care what you say anymore. This is my life. Go ahead with your own life. Leave me alone. To yourself, it's my life. To yourself, it's my life. To yourself, it's my life.
Great photos. This is to Uncle Darren from Billy. Times can be hard. We reminisce on the past, sharing with friends and family how lucky we are. To have been blessed with such a soul, truly a wild card, as all will remember the joys and the laughs watching over us from the stars. We will no longer mourn, but celebrate the life of the kindest heart. Rest easy, Uncle Darren. Darren Nightingale, the greatest mate, lifelong friend and mate to Kaz, Karen, Luke and Ellen. Darren played our Secret Santa for a number of years. Last Christmas, he said he would have to retire after one of the young kids walked up to us and said, "I know who Santa is." We said, "Who is he?" And she said, "The one with the nose ring." Darren bought a pancake mixture, tasted it like it and drank the whole mixture. Next day he turned up with a fully blown belly, looking 9 months pregnant. That's what pancake mixture does to you. Moaning and groaning just like a pregnant woman. Highly respected and loved, Kaz, Karen, Luke and Ellen. This is from Judy, Benny and family. Darren, first of all, we want to thank you for being the best dad to Ruby and Stevie. You were always there for them and they were so lucky to have you for a dad. Sorry we didn't stay in touch as much as we should after you and Jodie parted. You're a part of our family for many years and we still considered you part of our family and we always loved you. Thank you for loving our daughter, sister and auntie and being a good friend to her. Our deepest sympathy to Gail, to Robbie and family, a generous and loving man, at best will be sadly missed. From Judy, Benny and family. I'd now like to invite Robbie's cousin to come forward, Trevor Curran, and Trevor's going to read a poem for us that he's written and it's in your service sheet. You might like to follow along. Thank you, Trevor. We might move the mic up a bit.
If you want to follow along in the order of service, you've got to read the poem left to right, left to right. If you read down one side and then down the other, it doesn't make sense. Darren John Nightingale, his father's second son, always into mischief, thought life was meant for fun. He used to come and ride my goat, wasn't satisfied with his trike, and when he was older, preferred to ride a motorbike. Always easygoing, great to have him at your side, and anyone who's called him mate will remember him with pride. Always loved to tinker, gave his all to whatever he did, whether working on his motorbike or building a go-kart for his kids. Ruby and Stevie, you have lost a great dad. Just remember the good times when you were sad. Your dad really loves you, but now he is gone. We're all going to miss him, but life must go on. Your uncles and aunts are suffering like you, but they will be there to help carry you through. You can honour his memory by being happy, not glum, and emulate Darren, who was always kind to his mum.
Thank you, Trevor. The family have asked me on their behalf to thank those people who have sent flowers, done cooking, and thank you for the hugs, for the phone calls and the messages of condolence. It is so much appreciated. They would also like to express their heartfelt thanks for your presence here today and invite you to join them here at Mersey Gardens for refreshments and later on at the Mersey Yacht Club. The time has come to say goodbye to Darren. Saying goodbye is never easy, especially when it's for the final time. It can be difficult to see beyond sadness and sorrow that you feel. But I would ask, if you can, to feel happiness and joy in a life lived. Be happy that Darren lived. Be joyful that you saw his face and felt the tenderness of his touch. Cherish the memory of the sound of his voice and the freedom of his laughter. Cherish his concern and care for you. May we now take comfort in saying the Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those that trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power and the glory, forever and ever. Amen. It is now time for the committal. Please stand if you are able. As much as there is a sunrise, there must be a sunset. The rejoicing over a birth will one day become the tears of loss. This is a journey that we all must travel, and right now it's a journey that our dear Darren is travelling. Tenderly and reverently we commit the body of Darren John Nightingale to the purifying elements and ultimately to the precious earth from which all things come and to which all things in the end return. If we could reach up and hold a star for every time you've made us smile, the entire evening sky would be in the palm of our hands. You will live forever in the hearts of those who loved you. May you go forward into the next part of your journey, Darren. With great love and respect, we bid you farewell. I'd like to leave you with these words, and it might be how Darren would see today. My time is up, and no one knows why. I had so much to live for, I didn't want to die. To say goodbye to all of you is something I'd want to do. I can't do that now, but I can share some thoughts with you. I loved you all in different ways, my family, my mates. I know you love me too, but on love, how can you rate? Great times we had together and good memories you can keep, just thinking of me as being in a deep and peaceful sleep. Although you cannot see me, I'll be watching over you. Hold on to that thought whenever you're feeling blue. A ride on a bike, a beer in the fridge, with these things remember me. Do for others what I'd do for you, for life goes on, you'll see. Live your life to the full, because you never know just when your time might come too. And remember, you're in my hearts always, just as you were my whole life through.
Motorbiking, 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 motorcycling, moving on the Queen's Highway, looking like a streak of lightning. If you gotta go motorbike riding. Listen to me and I'll tell you no lie. Too fast to live, too young to die. I bought a new machine today and say, it take your breath away. Motorbiking, 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 motorcycling, moving on the Queen's Highway, looking like a streak of lightning. Baby, won't you come with me? I'll take you where you wanna be. Well, here I am again and I'm dressed in black. I got my baby, she's riding up back. We do in about 95. Whoa, so good to be alive. Motorbiking, 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 motorcycling, moving on the Queen's Highway, looking like a streak of lightning. If you gotta go motorbike riding. Motorbiking, we go motorbiking, motorbiking, woo, we're motorcycling, moving on the Queen's Highway, looking like a streak of lightning. If you gotta go motorbike riding. Motorbiking, we go motorbiking. I sit and wait. Does an angel contemplate my fate? And do they know the places where we go when we're gray and old? 'Cause I have been told that salvation lets their wings unfold. So when I'm lying in my bed, thoughts running through my head, and I feel that love is dead, I'm loving angels instead. And through it, oh, she offers me protection, a lot of love and affection, whether I'm right or wrong, and down the waterfall, wherever it may take me, I know that life won't break me. When I come to call, she won't forsake me. I'm loving angels instead. When I'm feeling weak and my pain walks down a one-way street, I look above and I know memories flash to my bones. Oh, when love is dead, I'm loving angels instead. And through it, oh, she offers me protection, a lot of love and affection. Whether I'm right or wrong, and down the waterfall, wherever it may take me, I know that life won't break me. When I come to call, she won't forsake me. I'm loving angels instead. She won't forsake me.